LDBC. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. You're live on the Coach Shelton Harrison Boxing and MMA Show live. Okay, folks, non-boxing MMA video here. I want to talk to y'all tonight about how to advance and keep your job without buck dancing and tap dancing. Okay, I'm going to tell you how to actually keep your job, and you guys are going to be surprised. Okay, I have a gym. You know, I work my gym, but I also have a 9-to-5. Until my gym becomes, profitable in a manner which I can replace my income, then I'll be working my gym full time. But right now, I'm like a lot of people. You go to work for about 8 hours a day, maybe more. I think I do more than 8 hours a day at my regular job, and then I go and I work evenings at my gym to make my gym the best it can be. But I'm going to tell you guys how to keep and how to advance in your job without, selling your soul, without degrading yourself, anyways, okay? All right. The first thing that I have to tell people, man, and I see this all the time at work, leaving early. You know what, man? There are set hours. And unfortunately, you don't make the rules of that particular job. Your boss do. Your boss do. And man, have you ever thought about like leaving 2 and 3 minutes early? And let's say if you did that every day for a year, do you know how much money that cost the job? And I know some people sitting there, man, I don't care about this stuff, man. But see, that means you don't understand to have a business. Because see, when you got people that's nickel and diming, your company, instead of being productive every day, when you got those folks that's nickel and diming everything, okay, and they nickel and dime you to death, you start wondering why y'all can't get raises. You start wondering why, things can't happen at work. You start wondering why the boss, never really in a good mood. See, people, it's kind of like this, man. You work your job and your work is your signature. That's what I've always been taught. My work is always my signature. I don't go to work to do a half job. I can't do it. I may not be knowledgeable in everything, but dang it, if I'm assigned a task, that's what I'm going to do. People, that's just the way that is, okay? I can't go to my job. I can't half do it. I must put in a lot of work. And I got to make sure that I'm doing the work up to the best of my ability and not half of my ability. Like, you see, bosses, they're human. They got people they like. They got people they don't like. But I tell you this, man. I don't leave. If I'm supposed to leave at 5 o'clock, I'm not leaving at 4:58. I'm not leaving at 4:59. I leave at 5 o'clock if that's my hours. I ain't saying my hours I get off at 5. Sometimes I do. But I'm not leaving at 4:59 because my code of ethics, my integrity will not allow me to do things outside of my contract. I may stay a little later, but I'm not going to leave early. Even if he tells me, hey, you guys can take off a little early. No, I don't do it. I never do it. I don't care if my boss, because see, that's a trick. And I'm gonna be honest with you. If you're a black man, no. Because see, my whole goal is to be productive. I want to be productive and I want to do the best job. I don't want anything given to me. I don't want anything given to me. I want to go and earn every single thing that I do. I want to earn it. I don't take off. And I've had them, in the past, I've had bosses come to me and say, you don't want to leave like everybody else? No, because there's always something that I can be doing. See, this is not me brown nosing. This is just what I've been programmed to do since I was able to have a job. I was programmed to work the hours that the place is open, or from what to what, whatever time that they say, it's time for you to leave. And that's the norm. I stay with the norm. I don't leave early. I try to stay and I do productive things. I do a lot of things that are productive and I try to be productive. I want to be productive at work. I want to be. I don't want to be unproductive at work. I don't like doing a bad job. I don't like, even though, this is not my future, but you know what? Good grief. When I go there, I'm going to put forth my best effort and I'm going to do the best job that I can. And I'm not going to let anybody outperform me. I can't do it. And I have a hard time dealing with people outperforming me at work. If they do, I quietly figure out what I need to do to get better. Okay? That's what it is. Okay. Here's another thing, okay? Some of you have jobs, and you know what some of y'all do? You'll get in a room with other employees, and y'all will get into a little group, and y'all talk junk about the boss. I'm going to tell you something. That's a big no-no for Coach. I ain't doing that. You know why I don't do that? Because there's always a type of he said, she said stuff, man, and it always get back to the boss. I don't care what you say. It always gets back to, who your supervisor. It gets back to them. They find out. A lot of times they just don't say nothing. Or a lot of times they're plotting to get you out of there. I can tell you now, I don't do that. And people don't even come to me with that kind of nonsense. They don't come to me with that because they know I don't entertain it. They don't even come. They don't come into my place of work. They don't do any of that. They don't come into my room. They do none of that. They fall back. When people know, they think they know me. Hey, man, you understand, I don't like what, so-and-so did. Well, go talk to them. That's my response. Go talk to them. Go talk to them. Why are you talking to me? I ain't trying to hear that. Please go talk to them. And, they kind of, get a little look on their face. But see, here's my thing. I'm endeavoring to be a blessing on that job. That's what I want to do. See, I don't want to get caught up in he said. And I'm going to tell you another thing that I don't do. I don't go in a break room or a lunch room and I don't eat. I don't sit with the other people in my job. I don't sit with them. Because see, when things happen and things go down, trust me, trust and believe. When you're working in a society or when you're working in a work environment, somebody always looking to throw you under the bus. You see, I don't be there. I'm not there to be thrown under the bus. If I have to have my lunch, I just, snack on my salad or drink more water. And I do it by myself. I do it by myself. It's not that I'm antisocial. It's just I understand the steps on how to work in a workplace. I know what to do. But see, that's the man or the woman that you're dependent upon, for your paycheck. People, I don't care whether you like it or don't like it. Your boss is the person that you depend on for your paycheck. That's who you depend on. So, you sitting in a circle, man, with a group of people and just really, bad mouthing them doing this, you know what? It's going to get back to them. And then you know what's going to happen then? He going to find a way to get you out of there. See, everything is cause and effect. I don't do that. You can't even come to me with that, man. Now, if it's somebody I know outside of work, yeah, okay, I may. But, I'm talking about in the job that I see every day? Nah, ain't going to happen. Ain't going to happen. Because, see, at the end of the day, the bottom line is you got to protect what you've built at that job, your reputation. You see, your reputation is everything. People, they don't come to me, man. They don't come to me. It's almost like I built up a reputation at work that, hey, don't offer him any kind of fast food. Don't bring nothing to him. Don't do any of that because he ain't going to eat it because they know how I eat. They know how I eat. They know that I'm a clean eater. They know I'm not eating any of that stuff. They know, don't bring me no fried chicken. Don't bring me no steaks. Don't bring me no food. Don't put no candy in my face because they know I'm not going to eat it. They already know that I don't eat that stuff. So they don't even ask. Another thing, if you have people at work, they always asking you to go places and hang out with the people at the job, you pretty much already established yourself as just like them. They don't ask me to go because they know I don't go to these places. I don't go to the get-togethers, man. I don't do that because you know what they do, man. They sitting around, they talking noise about the boss. They just, nah, man. Because see, then, if a little alcohol get involved, it always get back to the boss. It always do. So I don't even put myself in them situations. I don't do none of that. But see, you know what'll begin to happen. I ain't told y'all everything, but you know what'll begin to happen? The boss will start to see that you're different, that you're not for the foolishness. He's going to see that you're there about work. Now notice, did I get up in his face and say, hey, boss, yes, sir, boss? Have I done any of that? Nah. I'm actually just doing what I'm paid to do. There's connotation in that. I'm doing exactly what I've been paid to do. I'm not going out of my way extra to be extra nice and doing all this other stuff to dance in front of them. I don't do that. I don't do that. I do what I'm paid to do. But they're going to see. I'm telling y'all, they're going to see that you're different. They're going to see that you're about business. They're going to see that you want to be productive. They're going to see that you want to do the best job. They're going to see, even if it's a job that you don't like, you have to be passionate about getting results. You got to be passionate about actually doing the work. You got to be passionate about being the best. Don't matter what the job is, man. I mean, you may be for a long-term job or it might be a short-term job. It don't matter. But you still got to go there with the type of passion. And I'm telling you, man, your boss automatically, man, they're going to know there's something different about you. I don't care what color you are, man. See, money is green and money talks. And if you're making them money, they're going to like you. See, you ain't got to do nothing. You ain't got to get in his face. You ain't got to dance. You ain't got to do nothing. You ain't got to laugh at his stupid jokes. All you got to be is the person that you are at that job. You do what you've been paid to do. But I see so many people. I see so many brothers, man. They go to a job and they try to, get the approval of the boss. They want the boss to talk to them. Look, man, your boss don't feel everybody. Your boss may not be feeling you to talk to you like that. I don't like engaging in long conversation with my boss about what? You my boss. I don't need to know what he did on the weekend. I don't need to know any of that. I don't need to know anything about him except for this man, okay? He's my supervisor, and I will respect him as such, and nothing more. As my supervisor. But some people take that too, man, you asking the boss for personal advice, and no. That ain't how I roll. See? But you're not getting me in no environment. You're not getting me around a lot of people. I don't do that. No. And then too, I'm going to tell you something right now. If they think about stuff, and if they're passing rules at work, if they're doing all kind of stuff at work, man, and if they're actually passing those things with you there, like it's certain things I just don't go for at work. There's certain things I ain't going for. Like, for example, you're not finna do a team thing with me, on Halloween because I don't celebrate Halloween. You're not finna do, and you know what? They don't come to me with that. They don't come to me with that. You know what they be saying? And put your name in this. They'll say, well, we might want to try this. But that coach, he ain't gonna want to do that. Well, let's come over here and let's talk about the boss. Oh man, don't do that because coach in the room, because we can't say nothing because but that coach. Oh man, okay. It's 4:55, let's go ahead and leave. Ah, man, but the boss gonna see, but that coach, he's still there. It's gonna make us look bad. I'm gonna tell you something, man. People will start thinking, man. But I'm gonna tell you what's gonna start happening now. That's the good news, okay? You see, when you become a person of integrity, your boss is gonna see that you have integrity. He's going to see that you have a lot of integrity, and guess what he gonna want to do? He gonna think about you. This man, when he wake up, he gonna think about you. He gonna think about, what am I gonna do to try to help coach at the job? What am I gonna try to do? How am I gonna bless him? This guy works hard. This guy does this. See, notice, I ain't done no kind of dancing. I ain't done nothing. All I do is go and be productive. That's it. I'm not trying to take days off. You know what? Karma is a mother. Karma is a mother. And there's people who will take days, they'll take days out of work and they ain't even sick. They're calling sick. That's karma. I never do that. If I ain't sick, I ain't taking no days out of work. I don't get sick anyway, so I'm not taking days out of work. I'm going to work. If I can get up and go to work, I go to work. That's just it. Get up and go to work. You got a job, get up and go to work. Get your ass up and go to work. I don't understand. It's people, you take days and days and days out of sick day here, sick. I'm telling you, man, the boss, they start seeing that stuff. And the only thing they doing, man, I'm telling y'all, they're tallying up this stuff. They tallying up everything. They keeping track of how many times you always out, for what reason. And then when things get sour, they're going to try. They're going to try to find a way to get you out of there, because when you're not at work, you're not productive. People, that's just the way that is. Now, some people, they understand you got things that happen in your family, emergencies, that kind of things happen. But everything not an emergency. And you're not always sick every day of the week. See, these things add up. And when it's time to downsize, I'm telling you, man, they ain't gonna keep somebody, man, who can't leave on, always leaving early. Don't ever want to be there on time. Don't ever want to be at work. Heck, forget being on time. You don't even want to be at work. They gonna downsize you up out of there. And all the dancing and tap dancing and all that stuff ain't gonna save your job. Trust me, when it come down to money, it ain't gonna save you. It's not gonna save you. Okay, your job ain't gonna be secure. When it's time to downsize and you're not productive, it's not gonna save you. You out of there. That's just how it is. Now, with everything happening, guys, if you follow these rules that I'm telling you, there's going to be a period of time where the boss going to bless you every time you turn around, man, because they're going to want to promote you. They're going to want to promote you. They're going to want to give you more responsibility. And at the end result, they'll probably end up wanting to pay you more. People, that's just how it is. They're going to end up wanting to pay you more. They're going to give you more responsibility. They're going to depend on you. They will. And it might be a little extra work, but also too, see, you'll have so much integrity that they're not going to come at you and try to get you to do a bunch of work for free. They're going to pay you for the work that you do because they know that your integrity is pure. They're going to know that you have integrity. See, people, this is not that hard. This ain't rocket science. It really is an easy thing to do. It is. But you get people that go to work, they make this stuff so difficult, man. It's not. You just go and do what you're paid to do. That's it. But you're going to have people, they're going to be plotting and scheming against you. Because, see, they're going to know, they're going to hate it because you're making them look bad because they don't want to get caught underachieving. So they're going to plot, scheme. They're going to try to bring you down. They're going to try to get you fired. They're going to do everything that they can to get you out of there. But have no fear. Because, see, if you follow these principles, man, there's a God up in heaven. And I'm going to tell you something right now. I promise you, for everybody that try to plot and scheme against you at work, they try to plot, they try to do stuff to you, those people will be dealt with. They'll be dealt with in the supernatural. And I tell you what, a lot of times those people, they get fired or they get demoted or they get put away from you. See, God has a way, man, to do certain things, man. He has a way, and he does it. He does it. He has a way to do these things. And every time I've had somebody plot and scheme against me, a few months later, I don't see that person. I don't. Because people are not going to like it, man. We live in a society where we want to be lazy. We want to be lazy and do as little as possible to get the most reward. The same things we see in boxing. Same thing. But I promise you, if you are a person of integrity, if you are really having, if you're having so much integrity, there's no plot, no scheme, no anything that anybody can try to put against you that's going to work. It won't work. I don't care what you do. Because your boss and God, they'll have your back. They'll understand. I don't care what they say about you. It won't matter. I don't care what they try to do to get you out of there. I don't care who tap dancing to try to, get underneath your skin. I don't care who it is, y'all. If somebody is coming against you and you are a man or a woman of integrity, you won't get fired. That's just the way that is. That's just the way that is. You got to go to these jobs, man. And you got to think, man, because see, as black people, we already got one thing working against us. They think we're lazy. They think that we're lazy individuals. They think that we don't want to go and give the full best that we can. But see, when you get that job, man, your boss don't know what he got. See, that's what I think. He don't know what he got. He got the best employee on this roster. Okay, he got the best employee on this roster. I'm going to go in there and I'm going to do my job to the fullest. I'm going to do my job better than anybody on that job. That's my brain set when I go to work every day. That's it. I get up and I go to work. That's all I know how to do is work. So I get up and I go. I don't take days out of work. I'm not calling in sick. I'm not doing any of that. Guys, I hope this helps somebody. Because you ain't got to go there and sell your soul. You ain't got to tap dance. You ain't got to go there and degrade yourself to keep a job. Only if you do the things that I suggest, if you just do and go do your job the way you're supposed to, you don't have a problem. And that, my friend, is just the way that is. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. What do you do is waiting on? Subscribe. I'm done.